My ex is avoiding me. What should I do? Hi, I'm Coach Abby. Thank you so much for joining me today at Love Advice TV. What should you do? Your ex is avoiding you. It's really simple, but it's not what we want to hear. We continue to give them space. You cannot force yourself upon them. It's counterproductive. They will, by instinct, continue to go the opposite direction. I think what's very important in the interim period of a breakup is to learn to be single. It's not as bad as it sounds. It really allows you to dive deep within yourself, to learn things about yourself, to value yourself. When we start trying so hard to convince our exes to come back to us, what we're also saying and we're also conveying is we don't value ourselves. We don't care about ourselves. Maybe we're not worthy. Maybe they complete us. The biggest myth that could ever be is that someone completes you. You don't want someone to complete you. You don't want to complete anyone else. You have to remind yourself that you're whole, that you are exactly what they wanted. They didn't want to come to repair you. They wanted to have someone that they could compliment because they loved your wholeness. And we have to go back to demonstrating and conveying that, yes, we lost our barriers along the way. We lost ourselves, but we picked it up. We can value ourselves. We can demonstrate our self-worth. And you have to think more in terms of rebuilding the happiness of the relationship with your ex and not focus so much on the feelings. And what do I mean by that? Most of the time is, do you still love me? Do you care about me? And we put them in a position, of saying yes, no, maybe, whatever it is. I always think that it's very important to not subject ourselves to rejection. If we're not 100% sure that the answer is going to be positive, why are you subjecting yourself to be rejected? That empowers them and it devalues you. So it's best not to ask those direct questions, but focus on making memories of when you were happy, of things that delighted them about you, of conveying to them that you are happy. Be social. Post it. Make it on social media. Let them know that you're living. You're not sitting at home and I know that with this whole pandemic, it's been very, very difficult, without a doubt. But as things are opening up, make a wish list. Did you ever want to go to Italy? Did you ever want to go somewhere that you haven't done? This is the perfect moment to plan your bucket list. Because as things do open up and as, the restrictions are taken away from us, don't look at it as, oh my gosh, now what am I going to do? I'm all by myself. No, actually, it allows you to really, have that foresight of what can I do? What do I want to do? To create plans, to create future, to be in an optimistic position. When we are just thinking about our exes and them avoiding us and what have you, our energy just plummets. We need to create dreams of sorts, because when we create dreams, we have illusions. We have things to look forward to, whether they happen or not. I mean, I want to go to Bali. The chances of me going to Bali don't look very good in this moment. But I've got my board done with my Bali pictures. And it just, at that particular moment, it entertains you. It lifts your energy. It makes you feel good about yourself. Because when our exes are avoiding us, it's more than avoiding us. It just makes us feel so less than. And we have to work on being not only whole, but more than. We have to surprise ourselves, actually, and just refrain from visiting the past. When we go back to the past, I don't know why it's done. It always goes back to the negative parts. The would've, could've, should'ves. My clients know that I talk about this quite a bit. The would've, could've, should'ves is literally self-torture. It's done. It's over. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. What we need to focus is on the present. We need to smile. We need to laugh. We need to force ourselves to do that and much more. Exercise. There is a new exercise, which it's not as new as I looked at it, but to me it was new and I thought it was interesting. It's called laughing yoga. So what is laughing yoga? I mean, it's basically surrounds about doing yoga, but with expressions that make you happy. It is so wonderful for our sense of worth, to feel happy, to focus on being all that we can be and more. So when our ex is avoiding us, it allows us to give them space with the reason of just saying, they're just not ready. It's okay. It's not about me. It's not that I'm less than. It's them. They're not ready. We cannot assume that their behavior is a reflection of who we are. It's a reflection of who they are. And that's okay, because we have to accept people as they are, as they should accept you as you are. Let's talk about it. It'll be my pleasure to sit and, give you my ideas. In your particular case, why he or she is avoiding you. I mean, maybe there are issues that we have to tackle. And there's many ways of doing it, subliminally or overtly. And it could be through an accountability letter. It could be just simply through an email. It could be through a telephone call. It could be through silence. There's so much said in silence. I think that you would certainly benefit from being able to have all these different options available to you, which do become available through a one-on-one coaching session. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It is done for you. It's your channel. It is literally focused on all your wants and needs as it relates to a relationship. Also, put your comments in the section below. Let me know how you feel. What bothers you when your ex is avoiding you? What questions do you think are imperative that I address at the point that when we have a one-on-one session? I will answer each and every one of your questions in a timely fashion as it becomes available. Thank you so much for the opportunity of addressing this most important topic with you. Until next time, I'm Coach Abby.